So we are looking at prime icon Thierry Henry, 6'2", medium, right-footed, 4-star, 4-star. Can play left wing, centre forward, or striker. He's got really good acceleration, sprint speed, fantastic finishing, good shot power, good composure. Really good agility, of course, that 6-6 balance. We'll have to see if that's going to be a problem today. In terms of traits, he's got finesse shot and nothing else too crazy. He actually has come out as an SBC, hence why we're doing the review. But if we were to look how much he is on the market to buy, at this current time, he's 415,000. And the SBC probably doesn't have a price yet, but we'll have a look at the end of review. We have gone for a Hawk, and I was looking at Engine, and I do think Engine's a very good shout, but Hawk, she's going to maximize that shot power finishing and obviously his pace as well. So we'll have to see if it's going to be a mistake or not. But let's go jump into some gameplay in a second. We'll have a look at chemstyles pricing, what I thought about the card and much more at the end of the review on Footbin. That being said, let's have a word from today's sponsor. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So we are going to be playing in Elite Division Rivals today, and we're going to be playing in our 4-2-2 like we always do. Thierry is going to be up front. It's going to have Vinicius Jr. team of the season on the left, Cruyff Prime up front next to him, and Jarzinho mid on the right-hand side. His main job is basically going to be just trying to finish these chances. I really want to see if his balance is a big deal or not. We'll have to see, obviously, today. But I want to see how clinical he is in front of goal. The thing I love about Thierry Henry in real life is he was unbelievably fast and extremely good at finishing. But in FIFA, they've never translated it properly in terms of agility and balance. Cruyff running already, top ball. Oh, nearly had him clean through. Henry making that run in the gap, though. We do find him. He was coming out early, gone for the dink. That's a poor shot from me in the end. Maybe he should have gone round and finished it. So far, though, you can see the position he's playing in, right on the edge of the last man. Looking for that counter-attack. Henry here picks that ball up. Good touch in. Little ball out. Back to Henry. Oh, nearly drove past there. Keeping that pressure on, though. Forced him into a bad pass. Bit of skill, nearly. So in terms of dribbling so far, I'm not noticing any problem with the animation on the skill move. Of course, we haven't really tested out his left stick dribbling just yet. So straight into Henry here. Little bridge into the space. Got an early cross there. Couldn't get it off, unfortunately. Playing against some really good defenders of what our opponent has got in terms of red picks. Henry there gets himself a penalty with a lovely step over. We will take it with Henry. We'll have a look at his set pieces as well while we're here. So 96, 87, 93, and 90. We're going to drill it bottom left. Doesn't really reflect on the review where we put it. We've got good composure, good power, and we're going to drill it and off the post, unfortunately. Cruyff picks it up, and we get ourselves a bit of a weird goal. One of those moments, but as you can see there, it doesn't really reflect on the review whether he scores that or not. As our opponent is doing a kickoff glitch. Get out of it. Henry holding up the play. I've red timed the shot and it hits the bar. No, I was trying to green time that there, but we haven't really had a really clear-cut chance of him yet. He's getting into space, though. Doing that step over is really giving him a lot of an advantage because of how tall he is as well. Oh. Let's go counter-attack. Henry picks the ball, that little 1-2. Nowhere to go. And that is half-time. So, Elite Division is what it is. People play extremely sweaty. See, I've had 5 chances at 4. I definitely should have scored with one of them. Henry's getting in the right position. He is making a couple mistakes that I'm a bit annoyed about in terms of just his finishing. But that could be down to me on the day. In terms of actual getting space, we're struggling to get past Red Saliba and Red Kounde. And this is going to be the problem with this card. Just because he's a prime now, he's very, very outdated in terms of the meta. And people are going to have crazy team of the season centre-backs or icon centre-backs that are just going to be a bit better in terms of statistics than Henry. I would like to get him a bit more in front of goal if I can. But again, we are playing against somebody who's playing extremely sweaty, very, very negative FIFA and just sitting back waiting for the counter-attack, which is what people do in the top division. That's some terrible defending and very bad finish from him as well. But his link-up play seems to be really, really responsive. His passing is very, very good. I'm not noticing any issue with the balance or agility as mentioned. So we're getting through here. Lovely pass from Henry. Now we're driving. Cruyff. And a good save from the goalkeeper. Henry peeling. Left-footed shot. It was a poor finish that time again. But you can see, though, in terms of passing and linking up, he's really, really good, which has surprised me about this card. Henry's through. Lovely touchdown. Goes for the volley and a great finish, and he gets that goal finally. It has been coming, and we've managed to get ourselves back in the game now. We should have had a few more chances. Didn't happen, unfortunately. Good tackle from Henry, though. Doing a defensive work now. Little layoff, little 1-2. Now he's got space. Henry, left foot across, and there is the finish that Thierry Henry expected. Now he's starting to step up. Now he's getting those goals that we were looking for in the first half and making a really big difference. Right, let's go counter-attack. Got Henry here. Got double choices, both on the same side, but not a problem. We're going to find Mbappe into the space. Henry using that strength, gets past one tackle. Try to cut back there, but quite couldn't. But you can see there, in terms of the dangerousness, because of his size, he's quite strong. AI doing all the defensive work for him there. Find Henry on the instep. Lovely turn. Gets a shot. Should have scored. We get the rebound. And again, Henry creating that space with that first touch into the space. Very unlucky not to get the goal, but he's in the right position at the right time. Not much more we could ask for. Another day he scores that. But again, really quick turn considering about the agility on him. Let's go counter-attack. Vinny straight into Henry. Use that left stick dribbling. Gets out of the situation. Got that through ball. Lovely turn from him. Now we've got ourselves a 3-on-3 situation here. And we get absolutely hacked down and another penalty. And that all came from Henry's quick turn, taking on 3 players and being able to get the space. We're going to go to the left-hand side again. Henry with a good composure, good power. And we bury at that time. And that is going to be a hat-trick for him, I believe. He can definitely finish in front of goal. That is not the problem. He has a bit of a weird body type to get used to. But he's done very, very well for us here. Cool. Thank you, Reece James, scoring our own goal. Henry on the ball, a little pass in. We haven't got long left in the game. We'll have to be game management time here. Oh, Henry's one-on-one. Keepers come out, a little lob over the top. What a finish from Thierry Henry. And that's going to see the game out for us. Was hating on him a little bit at the start. He definitely grew into the game a little bit more. And I think that's going to be game there. He has been really clinical, as to be expected. In terms of driving, in terms of this sort of motion here, sprinting is really good. We're going to go for that long-range green time. Very unlucky there. Really, really clinical. But, yeah, his dribbling is a little bit inconsistent. That's down to his body type, if anything. We're just going to keep this ball out and get the game over with. But I really do like this card. So let's go jump onto Footbin now. So just before we actually go on Footbin, I just want to show you that it was an elite division. You can see here, that was our opponent's skill rating there, it's ours. So we are going to go jump onto Footbin now. So with Thierry Henry, we will refresh to see if there's an SBC update in terms of pricing. But you can see his card is around $385 and the SBC is around the same price. With fodder and anything else you have in your club, if you watch my how to grind videos, he will be much, much cheaper. Again, I think Hawk is the best chem style to go for him just because it really boosts up that pace. But his shot power and finishing is what really, really stands out with this card. He has a high average body type with this low balance. You do not notice it. The agility does counter it very, very well. In very light gameplay, so not heavy gameplay, left stick dribble was fantastic. He gets the space. Skill move animation's a little bit slow, and that is a bit frustrating. But for me, I like strikers that can pass, and his passing was really, really good. His link-up play was outstanding. You could definitely play Thierry Henry out on the wings or a number 1 striker or a number 2 striker. But I do think he's a little bit behind the power curve, unfortunately, and that is the frustrating thing about him. If you need a French icon and someone that's going to get you goals, definitely consider completing the SBC because it isn't that expensive. But just remember, everybody's got Team of the Seasons now. We are going to get Shapeshifters promo or whatever's next. There's going to be even higher rated cards. So unless they give us a brand new version of Thierry Henry, this could be the only version we see in this FIFA, and it is a little bit behind the power curve. But that being said, if you have any questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.